So here I'll show you the dashboard of Amazon AWS. So once you create an account, you will be taken to this. So here I'm showing you the bills and payments. So you should be very careful, because when they say free tier, it could mean a lot of things. So you have to read exactly. So here I subscribed for free tier, and then I used some VPC, and then they started charging me. So I assume VPC is not included in the free tier. You see here I have used something, and then default services mode Amazon virtual cloud is being charged. So these are some things which you have to, and they will also show you the root cause of how the cost is breakdown. It's quite clear, but it's quite complex to understand. So these are some things which you need to understand and see how it's being used. So you see that VPC have been using for, it's been active for 27 hours. That means once you start this VPC virtual private cloud, it keeps running on the remote server. That's what's cloud. So you start something here, and what happens is on a remote server, on remote computer in Amazon, something keeps running, and then you will be charged. So this is what is included in the free tier part, like 750 hours of EPC and stuff. So all the things which you use here within that limit, on the free tier usage limit, it's free. All the others which you click and then add, they wouldn't warn you that it's paid. It's just like it's just taken. That's the way AWS works, and many of the payment systems are working today. So there are a lot of hidden things, hidden costs, which you need to be aware of when you're using AWS free tier or paid. So in this is very elaborately explained in the bills and cost management stuff which you see here. And you see here Amazon virtual private cloud is being charged with the blue things, and there's this red is the tax, and the others are not charged. So here you see VPC is the virtual private cloud. That is the first one. Let's see what I have been using, and I click on the VPC, and you see this is the VPC dashboard, virtual private cloud dashboard. And here you will see all the things which is needed. The first section is your VPC, and when I click there, and you have other options like elastic IPs and stuff. So I don't see the VPC server running there. So let me just go to another location and see why is there why that section is empty and what has been running, to understand the charges which is starting to occur. So these might be small charges, but once you log in and forget, or don't take care of it, these costs could sum up to huge amount. So then you have the EC2, which is um, which is another resource where you can use, and you here it's clearly stated EC2 free tier. That means it's a sort of so EC2 is Elastic Complete Compute Cloud. It's a web service provided by AWS that allows you to rent virtual servers, and you can use the instances in the cloud. And here you see different options. Here you can Amazon EC2. It's quite explained in detail what EC2 is, and how it's scalable, and compute resources you can use as much as you need. And when your requirement increases, demand increases, then it scales up. And there are different instance types, and you can read through all these. It's a bit complex, but take time to understand what EC2 means. And there's also pricing which you need to understand, and here you see 750 hours of 12 months with free tier. So you have a free option, but it's limited to 750 hours which you need to. So if you're practicing cloud computing, cloud, you can use this free tier to learn about how things work, and then this will be a good option for you. So browse through the system and learn more about what is EC2 is, and what are the pay structures, and how it works. And it also offers on different operating systems. That is, a remote PC could be a Ubuntu or a Windows or anything. And they give you options like Linux, Windows, and other options. And this EC2 is quite useful if you are in learning cloud computing and if you want to try out a lot of stuffs. So AWS has a lot of other features and functions which you can have a look, like Amazon Q, VPC is here, and most of the thing is VPC or RDS is what is used. This is virtual private cloud, which I was said gives you the virtual environment, and cloud in the sense like, so elastic compute is also cloud and virtual private is also cloud, but in virtual private cloud you will have a system like a remote system and a console login where you can log in and then use, if you are renting or if you are getting a Ubuntu system, you will get a Ubuntu console and you can install anything or run some systems or run some, for example, you can run a Tomcat server and then an application and then link this to another domain. So it will be a dedicated web server or website where you are running. So you have RDS also, which is basically a database system like MySQL. You can use Oracle or stuff, which is also options are there for you to use Amazon RDS. These are some of the things. Major is Amazon EC2, VPC and RDS. You can have a look at it. These are the three main cloud features which is widely used, and if you are into cloud, learning cloud, these are the three things you need to start to make analysis, research, and then understand these three concepts. So once you have an understanding, then you can also start using it practically. That will help you a great deal in understanding what cloud computing is, what are the things which we can use. And this is identity access management. It's a web service and it uses a it's a secure AWS service that helps you manage access the AWS resources. It's a sort of a security thing, and with IAM you can define who has access to which AWS resources and what actions or they can perform. It provides a fine-grained access control system. So it's like giving specific rights to specific users, and you give specific access to specific users, sort of admin thought of things. So this is all done in Amazon IAM.